Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and I totally underestimated this dude against Galactus. I previously mentioned that I didn't think this guy would be able to do Galactus with this build that I have on, but actually, he can do it, guys. He can't quite carry a team, but he damn near can with the build that I have. So definitely, with a better build, whoops, didn't mean to do that. With a better build, he could definitely do this, man. He's actually pretty good against Galactus. He's quite the powerhouse, and he's actually very easy to play. He has 48,000 energy attack, he has max attack speed, 39 crit rate, 167 critical damage, guys. These are some low freaking stats. He has max ignore defense, more or less, and he has max skill cooldown. All of his gears are 25, and he just has those 5-star energy attack Urus, so I don't have any crit damage or crit rate Urus to really bump up that damage, and that would make a difference. All of his skills are at 6. He has a fully awakened Power of Angry Hawk set, and I still have that CTP of Destruction. And guys, something to keep in mind about the CTP of Destruction, the only difference between this obelisk and a regular damage proc obelisk, like this one here, is that the CTP of Destruction has penetration and guard break immunity. Well, it has crit damage too compared to this one, which has cold damage, but you get what I mean. Like, the damage proc is still the same. So whatever I can do with the CTP of Destruction here, you'll be able to do with a crit damage, guard break immunity, damage proc obelisk. Pretty freaking awesome, guys. I was pretty surprised by this old boy. And he has a legendary uni. I'm going to get that thing to Mythic really soon, but I still don't have it. So he's not fully built, but yet this guy can still do this. So let's get into the action and let's rock and roll. Okay guys, so here we are. We're going to run with Ghost Panther and Shuri for their 45% damage out supervillains. And we're going to have some fun with this suboptimal build I got going on here. It's a decent build, but believe me, if I change that obelisk, put a CTP of energy on him, or a rage of course, or gave him an elemental damage obelisk with a 200% damage proc, he would do even better. And this is just a, it's a 180 damage proc, so I mean, guys, there's a ways he could go, and yet he can still do this. And it's pretty simple with the rotation, man. I'm going to hit my tier 3 right here, get that damage proc on it, and look at that one. 3, 4, 5. What is that, about 4 or 5 bars, and the proc came late. And all I do is I just try to keep the proc on the 5th skill. We're going to hit the 5 there. There's the proc. Hit the 4. And then I usually hit the 2, 1, and then the 3. It's real simple. With the damage proc, now with the CTP of Rage, it's probably going to be different. I imagine you want to keep your damage proc on the 5 and the 3 and your tier 3. And just kind of cancel your 4, 2, 1. But I'm not sure. I don't have a CTP of Rage on them, so I have no idea yet. Haven't done any testing with it. But with the damage proc, you just want to hit the damage proc. I always start with the 5 and then go into the 4, 2, 1, 3. And then as soon as the damage proc's ready to hit off again, I'll hit the 5. If you guys, once that 5's off cooldown, just hit it after that 3. So if I hit the 3 and there's only, I only do one flyby with it, and that 5's off cooldown, I just go back into the 5. Man, that's some pretty good damage. I gotta say, man, I'm pretty impressed with those Cyclops here. Like, he's doing all right. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'd like it to be better, but you know what? I would always like it to be better. I would always like more power. And like right there, guys, that 3, I didn't let it finish, but as soon as that 5 was off cooldown, I went ahead and hit it. Let's wait a minute. Let's get some heals. And man, he is easy as hell to play against Galactus. Like, seriously, this dude, man, this is a catwalk with this dude. Even if you guys have a couple tier 3 Cyclops and they're not built real well, 2 of them together can definitely do this. I have no doubt about it. With a good team up, I have no doubt. We're gonna hit our tier 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bars with this build. That's not bad, man. That is not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, crap. Run over here. The damage probably didn't go off on that 5 that time. We're going to wait a little bit. We're going to start off with that 5. Try to get that damage proc on the 5. There we go. Now we're going to hit our 4, and our 2, and the 1, and the 3. And now the tier 3's off cooldown. Once that... Oh, we need to get out of there. Switch. Ah, Galactus going into this crap. Yeah, you don't want to be doing anything when he's doing this. So hide up in the old corner here. Watch out for old boy. You guys see we got tier 3 Sharag. We got Scarlet in there. So it's going to be interesting to see who does the most damage. But I'm telling you guys, I did a couple runs with Cyclops, and he can carry a team. There is no doubt in my mind that this can do it. With the proper build, there is no doubt that he can do it. And I gotta admit, when you watch that tier 3, he jumps up in the air and shoots that thing looks awesome in this. When you're fighting Galactus and you see the entire animation of that thing, it looks amazing. So there I hit the 3, 5's off cooldown, I hit the 5, we got the damage proc. Now sometimes I'll hit the 5 and then go straight into the tier 3, but if your damage proc hits on that 5, do not go into your tier 3, otherwise you'll cancel your damage proc. Remember, those things are only good for one attack. But man, that looks dope watching him do that tier 3. That is dope as hell. I mean, it's so easy, guys. Okay, well, we got our immunity up. We're all good. Let's get up in the front here. Here we go. Safe haven. Let's hit our 5 there. Oh, damage proc didn't even go off on that 5, bastard. That's right. So we're going to hit our 3. The damage proc is still got a countdown going on. Now we're going to hit our tier 3. Booyah. Remember, guys, when your damage proc goes off, you know, typically you have about 7 seconds where the damage proc will go off again. This is not concrete, you know, there is some RNG involved, but usually it's about 7 seconds. So when your damage proc goes off, start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so on. And when you get to about 6, then you want to hit your 5th skill and try to get your damage proc back on that 5th skill. If you're just starting out, you want to start with the 5th skill to hopefully get the damage proc on the 5th as well. If you don't land the damage proc on the 5th, get it on the 3rd skill. The 3rd still does pretty good damage. But man, he is mowing through this. Not bad at all. I'm really surprised that this guy's actually doing as much damage as he is with this build. I'm really surprised, guys. But I'm pleasantly surprised, you know, happy. I'm like very, very happy to see this. Because I honestly did not think with this build he was going to do very well. I did not. I totally underestimated this dude. And man, I was wrong. This guy's actually pretty damn strong, even with this build. So yeah. I mean, is he as OP as we'd want him, you know? And I don't like saying that, but I got to be honest. No, but man, he's still pretty damn strong, guys. Still. Boom. Now let's get our tier 3 again. See how many bars he does. 1, 2, about 2 bars. It wasn't so good there, but still. We're definitely going to get this done, guys. Definitely. See, Shirog's still in there. Looks like Scarlet died off a while back. Sorry to see you go, honey. Man, that's not bad at all, guys. Seriously. That is not bad at all. And whenever whenever Galactus is throwing his hands down, hit your 1 and it'll start off, you know, where he can take damage, but he'll go into a partial iframe, you won't take damage, or hit your 3 to avoid damage, or hit your 5 to get your immunity up. You just don't want to use the 4 and the 2 whenever Galactus is slamming his hands down. Get him! I'm going to wait, I want to see what he does. There we go. Sometimes Galactus likes to do that freaking blue beam, and then you like totally waste all that damage from your tier 3. And I don't really like that, man. I hate it whenever I use a tier 3, and then Galactus does this right here, and then I gotta switch my character in the middle of a tier 3 and lose all that damage. So I advise you guys that, you know, since Cyclops isn't super OP here, you know, play him with a little care, you know. Watch Galactus, see what he does. Time your procs, you know. Time your tier 3 when you should be doing it. Wait for Galactus to see what he's going to do. If he starts throwing his hands down, that's the perfect opportunity to use your tier 3s. Yeah. No problem, buddy. No problem. You know, as devastating an attack as that is, it is easy as hell to dodge. And it looks like we're all alone. Now, I'm going to let my tier 3 get off cooldown and end this on the tier 3. So awesome to see this. Look at that, guys. Proc came late, but we still got it done. Now, let's see how much damage he did. I'm curious. 57% damage, guys. And did that in a little over 7 minutes. So yeah, man, that was pretty impressive if you ask me. I'm real happy with this. So guys, let me know what you think about Cyclops. Personally, I think he was pretty awesome here. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.